Hey guys, welcome to day 25 of my vlog-a-day. As you guys can probably tell, I'm kind of still a little under the weather from last night and this past week. But yeah, so this morning I ended up just pulling an all-nighter and I never even went to bed. So I'm extremely tired. I went to work today and work wasn't too bad. We actually there was hardly any kids there today, though they had a lot in the bed babies classroom. So for the last service hour or whatever, they asked if I could help out in the bed babies, and so I said, yeah, sure, I can go help, no problem. So I went and I was helping out. And they had, well, with me in there was 4 adults, and they had about 6 babies. One little girl, she was able to walk, but that was starting to get dangerous because she was able to walk, which meant she was able to walk over to a little bouncer and try to get in it herself. And a couple of them are just like springy, like they just kind of do like this. So she'd get in it backwards, facing that way, so she'd be bouncing, but she'd be bouncing like her head forward, and so I'd say no, and I'd strap her in, and then like not even like 30 seconds to a minute later, I'd look over and she's like turning and she's trying to get out of it, and I'm like, little girl, can you just pick one and just stick with it? Oh, it was just really annoying, because then this one little baby, she just really wanted to get out of her little rocker baby thing, whatever. So I had to pick her up, and I was holding her, and I don't know, like she just started crying. She burst into tears like 3 or 4 times, just screaming. I don't know if she was just hungry, missing her mom and dad. I don't know, but anyway, she was kind of going crazy, and so I had to lay her down for this one for a second, so I could try to get this one girl, like the one toddling around. I put her in this other little bouncer thing. I'm like, you're just gonna stay there, because this thing you cannot get out of. Like, she can't roll out. It's one of those ones they sit in, and they can like turn around in it, whatever, and they just kind of bounce up and down like that. But like, there's no way she can possibly get out of this unless one of us pick her up and pull her out of it. But anyway, so I put her in one of those. So I went and got the one little baby, and I was holding her, the one that was like just kind of busting into tears for no reason. I was holding her, and then this other girl, she started screaming and crying, and because she wants to get out, and I'm going, I can't. And the other ladies and a guy and one older gentleman that was working in the room, like, oh, she just starts screaming just to get attention. I'm going, oh, okay, so she's like, meh, and I'm like, no, you're staying in there, you're fine, you're not dying, you're not hurting, just stay there. She was just throwing a little temper tantrum to try to get some attention, and so she must have like, meh, and then like a little bit louder, and a little bit louder, just for about 20 minutes, until finally, the baby I had, she started squalling for the last time. And I was like, well, maybe if I try to sit down this rocker, because the lady who was in that rocker got up, and so I ran over to that rocker and was just trying to rock her, and so she started calming down, and it felt like she was almost going to sleep. And so the lady was was one of the other babies, and I said, well, maybe she just wants to get out, or maybe she wants her bottle or whatever. Actually, no, I gave her the bottle, because they were like, well, you can try giving her bottle, because when we tried to give it to her, she wouldn't want to take it, and she was just fussing, but she was wanting to take everybody else's bottles. I was like, okay, so I grabbed it, and I just stuck it in her mouth, and I just kind of held it there, and she was just, and then she kind of like started dropping, so I sat it in her hand and said, here, you do it, like, and they're all saying, well, let her hold it, she can hold it, she's fine. So I said, here, you hold it, and then she was like, she's spoiled. She was just spoiled is all it is. And she wants somebody else to do it for her. I don't know. But then I had this little preemie well, I don't know if he was a preemie, but he's like newborn. Like, I would say no more than 2 months old baby. So adorable. And he was the last one to get picked up. And he is so cute. I didn't get a picture of him, but when Allison and I were in this other baby classroom to just film in until the teachers got there, this one little kid, Caleb, I think is his name, I was holding him, and he grabbed, it wasn't these earrings, it was these other big earrings that I lost the back to one of them, so I took them off and I put these in. But anyways, he was like grabbing hold of my ears, and I was just sitting there, and I was just like, and like just making weird faces, not even thinking about the fact that Allison had her phone, and she was kind of, you know, and at first I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "No, nothing. I was like, are you recording this?" She's like, "No." And then she started busting out laughing. I'm like, "Wow, why are you laughing?" She goes, "Oh." So she showed me this picture. Yeah. I know, don't ask me what I was doing or what I was thinking. I was just making really weird faces because that's me. So, yeah. And then after that, she got she was trying to get one of him, like, laying down, looking really cute. She's like, "Oh, you look so adorable. I want to get a picture of that." But I don't know if she got a picture of it. If she did, I'm going to put it right here. But, anyways, so that was kind of this morning. And then this afternoon, we went over to her mom's house. I think we're going to kind of, like, make that a every Sunday thing. Like, we're just going to go to her mom's house. Because she's literally a hop, skip, and a jump. Actually, not even a hop, skip, and it's like more like a hop away from the church. And so rather than, like, wasting gas driving all the way back here and then going all the way back home, you know, we're just going to go there. But we went there and had chicken and dumplings, and it was good. And then tonight, we only had 3 kids. I was like, oh, can the other 2 people just work it and me and Allison go home? Because I was just so tired. But yeah, we're here now, and yeah, I don't know. I might either, like, get ready for bed, or I might go over to my friend Summer's and swim for a little bit, then go to bed. I just don't know yet. And just before we went over to her mom's house for lunch, we actually talked her mom into finally taking the picture of the thing I told you guys about last week. The whole, have you ever been so mad that you threw a killer whale? So here it is. Fun fact for today, going along with our killer whale theme, did you know that a killer whale's heart beats 30 times a minute under the water, but 60 times a minute on the surface? I guess he's a little bit more nervous that he's going to get harpooned or something. I mean, he's not Moby Dick or anything. I don't know. Anyways, alright guys, I hope y'all had a great day. Talk to y'all later. Mwah.